What up, YouTube? Before we start the video, we got a very important announcement for you.
That's right, we have our new milestone giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. That is a CGC 9.8 graded Thor #1. This cover is a Nick Klein sketch variant that is also signed by Donny Cates.
What? Are you crazy? Yes, we are. When we hit 2,000 subs, we're giving away this bad boy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated because we want to give this away, but we only can do that when we hit 2,000 subs. Let's get to the video. What up, YouTube? It's just Jim for this new Comic Book Day video, but that's all right because we got a banger. Let's get it started. All right, first up, we've got Dynamite Comics Space Ghost issue #4 from David Papos. Issue 3 was freaking awesome, and it looks like we got Zorak on the way. I can't wait for this. I'm a huge Zorak fan when it comes to Adult Swim's talk show of Space Ghost. I'm sure he's going to be insane in this book. So, yeah, definitely can't wait for this one. All right, jumping over to Image, we got Ain't No Grave, issue #4 from Scotty Young and Jorge Corona. This book has just been getting better and better every issue. Issue 1 was a little bit of a, I don't know, but man, it has just skyrocketed from issue to issue. So, our hero in the last issue got into a little bit of trouble, so we'll have to see where she goes from here. But yeah, this has been a great book. If you're looking for a gunslinger fighting her way through hell, this is the book for you. All right, next we got a new #1, The Power of Fantasy from Kieron Gillen. This looks insane. So you have 6 individuals who essentially have the power of like a nuclear bomb within themselves. And if they ever come into conflict with one another, the world ends. It's a big, like, don't come in contact with another person that has this, like, nuclear power inside of them. I don't know. It sounds crazy. Obviously, I'm very excited for a new Kieron Gillen book, especially now that it's an independent. So, yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what this is. It's a new #1. Obviously, like, I got to give it a try, right? All right, jumping over to DC, we have Absolute Power, issue #2. We finally have the next event book, the next issue in the event. As you will see in the next couple DC books that we talk about, the event tie-ins have been pretty lackluster. So, I was very impressed with issue #1 with Absolute Power. So I'm hoping that continues with the actual event book. I have not been impressed with the event tie-ins. I am not reading anything that's not tied into a current ongoing that I'm reading. So maybe that's the issue, but all around, I am actually excited for this specifically. But when it comes to the other DC books on this list this week, not so much. So let's get to those. We got Batman 151, an Absolute Power tie-in. Batman and Catwoman looks like they're taking on some version of Superman. I don't know if it's Bizarro. I don't know. Like, again, it just feels like a lot of these tie-ins that are going into current ongoings just don't feel genuine. So maybe this will be different. Chip Zdarsky's a badass, so we'll see. All right, Birds of Prey, not an Absolute Power tie-in. This has been getting better and better as we've continued this arc with Babs and her not being able to fight and her life being on the line. Issue 11, it felt like we got an actual, like, it just felt like we had a reset yet telling us what was going on, but also got new information. So I'm hoping that issue 12 kind of bounces off or performs even better, because this arc it started off shaky, if we're being absolutely honest. So I'm hoping that 12 continues to just go upward where issue left off. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. It's only because I've got something really important to tell you. I know you know what we're giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I gotta let you know about what we're giving away when we hit 1,250 subscribers. We're giving away this Uncanny X-Men #1 signed by Jim Chung, CGC grade 9.8. When we hit 1,250 subscribers, you could potentially win this, but you have to be subscribed to our channel. So hit that sub button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video, shall we? All right, jumping over to Marvel, we're going to kick it off with Avengers issue #17 from McKay, and it looks like Storm is joining the group, right? And I am super stoked for this. It'll be very interesting to see, how they play with Storm being on the team, for how long. I guess my only fear is that Avengers ends up becoming an X-Men tie-in, much like when Gary Jerry had Iron Man. And now with that McKay has the X-Men book, I don't know. Coming off the revelations of what we got with Bloodhunt issue number 5, with Doom becoming the new Sorcerer Supreme, it's a pretty big deal. Like we're getting some new fall winter event with that. So I don't know. I mean, Avengers, to me, I've enjoyed Avengers personally. I know there's some people that have not, but putting Storm in there can only be a plus in my opinion. So can't wait to read it. All right, next up we got Daredevil issue number 12. This whole Kingpin being possessed by the sin of greed, deadly sin of greed, is really cool. I think, it's expanded over 3 books, which I think is really neat. Usually we only get like 1 book per deadly sin, and this one is really stretched, which I think is a good thing. Sometimes it can be bad, but I think it's a really cool concept for the story. I will say though, there's one negative for this book, is that this cover is ass. I'm sorry, I don't like. I've said it before. I don't like John Romita Jr.'s covers. I don't like his artwork. So I'll probably be getting a different cover. But I am looking forward to the story inside. So, yeah. All right, next up we have Hulk issue number 15 from Philip Kennedy Johnson. We do not have Nick Klein on the artwork. That's kind of a bummer, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But we are definitely moving forward in this arc of Hulk getting rid of Banner. Will it happen? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this has been a very fun book. I know that it's been kind of like back and forth. Is it ending? Is it not? The solicitation's been somewhat shaky. So I hope to get some clarity with this book for sure. All right, jumping over to this Ultimate Universe, we got Ultimate Black Panther issue number 7. This has been a fantastic book. We've definitely built up this war between Wakanda and Khonshu and Ra. It's just been insane. And I think we're really, the direction we're moving in with the Ultimate Universe, even though it started off really weird, and I say weird, I just didn't have as much invested into it. But man, the spin-off books have been absolutely insane. So definitely looking forward to this book. Do I say patois? Dare I say patois? Maybe. All right, next up we have an X-Men book. That's right. I think every show probably from now on is going to end with a new X-Men book for a while here, just because there's going to be so many. But we got the Uncanny X-Men from Gail Simon. The team looks pretty insane. So we got Wolverine, Gambit, Rogue, and Jubilee. That sounds dope. I think the only X-Men book right now that I haven't really been impressed with has been the X-Men book from McKay, but all the other ones have been pretty fun. There have been some aspects that have been really great and some that have been like, okay. I thought X-Force was fun. There was definitely a mystery to it. It took me a minute to get into, but I'm sure Uncanny X-Men will do great as well, especially with this team that we got here. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for it. The expectation probably will be what either drowns it or makes it really great. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, that's going to do it for this week's new comic book day video for the week of August 7th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you reading first? And what's your potential pick of the week? Let us know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated as we're on the road to 1,250 subscribers, but we can't do it without your support. We'll be here live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll talk about all these books and more. There will be a live show. There just wasn't a live show last week. We're just kind of took a little bit of a break, a little bit of a hiatus, kind of took some time off, but we're definitely back this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll probably just be me talking about these books and hanging out. Maybe I'll have seen Deadpool by then. Still haven't seen it yet. But I've seen a lot of spoilers, so I already know it's amazing. As always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.